and I had my tits out and everything. I was like,
oh, here come that bullshit.
hey, what's up you guys, it's Alana and today I'm making a story time video. I'm getting crazy with it. I am going to tell you about my experience that I think has happened because of Tana Mongeau. It's like one big coincidence. I guess you could say this is like my paranormal experience. So Tana posted this video probably like a week or so ago. I'm not too sure. So I only watched it last night. It's the one where she's explaining the bruise on her arm. That one. So I was watching that last night about 6 o'clock. Some people probably think it's like not real or it's crazy. I'm someone that's into the kind of like paranormal stuff. She talks about how every time she goes to sleep, like in her own bed, she has sleep paralysis and there's like this dark figure that like tries to fuck her, and she wakes up like screaming at like 3:30, which if you don't know, like 3:30 a.m. and like 3 a.m. is like the witching hour, the paranormal time of the night. I don't know if because I watched this video, Tana Mongeau's demon decided to like target me or something, or it's just my brain that's like crazy. I went to bed last night about after 10:30 and I started to feel a bit restless at one point while I was sleeping. When you're like awake but your eyes are still closed because you're tired as hell, so you're not gonna like try to actually wake up properly and you're just trying to get comfortable, and when it's like hot and like it's like you need to get up and go for a run or something. I hate it. It's one of the worst feelings in the world. Anyway, this was happening to me and I was like, well, you know what, I'm gonna get up, like I'm gonna go to the toilet or something. My bed, I'm sitting on it, it's on the ground. I keep my phone beside my bed. So I rolled over, pressed the home screen to check the time, and bitch, guess what time it was? It was fucking 3:20 a.m. 3:20 a.m. Okay, alright. And I felt like it was only like 12 a.m. Usually if I'm restless, I wake up earlier in the night, but that was not the case. I woke up at 3:20 a.m. Who else woke up at around 3:30 a.m., 3:20 a.m., 3 whatever a.m.? Tana Mongeau. As soon as I saw the time, I was shook. I was like, well, I'm awake, so it's not any sleep paralysis shit. Nothing like that's happening to me, so that's good. Maybe it's just like on my mind and my body was like, wake up. I don't know. Anyway, I was like, oh, I kind of have to pee, so like I'm gonna go to the toilet. And before I did that, I got up in my bed. I was sleeping without a shirt on, so I was like, well, I'm gonna put a shirt on. And as I was putting it on, also my, like it's pitch black obviously. The only light I had was the light from my phone. I had just gotten like the shirt over my head. Out of nowhere, like literally like just this fucking song started playing. Like yes, I may have been listening to One Direction the day before on Spotify. My Spotify app was not open on my phone. It was playing Moments by One Direction too, and like the start of that is really like hearing it at a random fucking time in the middle of the night when it's dark and quiet as hell. The only thing I could hear was like my fan that was on. I literally almost like shat myself, and I had my tits out and everything. I was like, I was literally like had the shirt on and it started playing. I was like, shut the door. The fuck? It's crazy, man. And aside from that as well, there's a sound my fan makes. My posters that I have up kind of like flap. I thought it was one of my posters making this sound that I kept hearing, but it also sounds like if my cat was licking itself. I thought maybe my cat was outside my door, maybe waiting to come in. Usually she's in my sister's room, which is the one over. I like turned on my light. I was about to open my door, ready to be faced with my cat, and I opened the door and my cat is nowhere to be seen. I was like, alright. But it's like, that's the kind of sound. It was just like in my fucking room. So like I went to the toilet, I came back to my room, I could still hear this sound. I thought it was one of the posters. I kept looking and I was like, no, it's not that one. I would like go to one end of the room to try to like listen. I was like, bitch. When I would go to like one side of the room to listen to see which one it is so I can fucking take it down because it was annoying me, it would be like on the other side of the room. Like, I just want to sleep, I'm exhausted, but I'm not going to be able to get to sleep in the dark with this sound. And I don't want to put headphones in because like if a demon's coming for me, I'm going to be really off guard. I plug in my fairy lights. I don't know if you can really see, but I've got fairy lights hanging in my room. Turn them on. I was in my bed and I was like reading some fan fiction. You know, trying to calm myself down. The sound, I think, stopped at some point. I don't know, I can't remember. I was that tired. I finally went to sleep, but it was like 5 o'clock. I was talking to my sister about it this morning, and when I told her what time, she was like, oh my god. And I was like, what? I thought she was gonna be like, oh, that's the time that Tana woke up, because she like had watched that video before I did. No, she didn't say that. She's like, no dude, that's the time that I woke up. I woke up around 3 o'clock as well. Randomly. Oh my god, I nearly cried. And she's like, and I hear that sound all the time, that sound. So it's like kind of a coincidence, but it's also like there's, I think, something in my house, because the other week my cat was on my bed and I was like trying to like play with her, but she was not having it. And she's like schizo anyway, but she was a bit weird. She never hisses, but she fucking hissed to nothing. She like looked up and was like okay. Animals see shit we don't see. My fairy lights, and they're not even like, I unplug them, and when I turn the knob for my fan, they flicker. So that's kind of like Stranger Things. But anyway, that's my story, so I hope you enjoyed that. Yes, the title's a little clickbaity, but it's YouTube. Like, what do you expect? Maybe there is something going on in my house. Maybe it's all in my fucking head. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, because that's cool. And subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm gonna be coming out with more videos, more story times. I'm coming for you, Tana. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
I want Gucci shit, so I buy it.
Can't catch my flow, so don't try it.